day, good evening, good morning, wherever you are that you get to this reading. So, an interesting download that I got I want to get into, but first I'm going to give my disclaimer. So, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. If you take, and I say that because I don't want anybody to take this too seriously and then go take action in their life that could cause a devastation. Again, when you watch tarot, you should be in a mentally healthy space. If you're not in a mentally healthy space, then click off this video because, what we're talking about life situations when somebody reads for the collective, and that's what I do. I'm reading for the collective. So, stuff may come up that may trigger you, okay? Because most likely if you're watching it and it has to do with another lifetime or whatever, like if it comes up and you feel triggered, then you were somehow involved in that other experience. So this is giving you an opportunity to connect with the Most High God, to connect with the Holy Spirit, to open yourself to your own intuitive abilities. And that's why having a pendulum, is a good thing to use to ask you. You're asking yourself, it's called dowsing. But you're asking yourself yes and no questions. Well, yes, no, and then I don't know is like a circle. See? So you're asking yourself yes and no questions, your higher self, okay? That's how this works. I don't know how other people use it, but how I know I use, how it works is with my higher self. So basically, so when you're watching tarot, when there's a message and you're like, is that one about me? You can go, okay, yes, no, or maybe so. Or if you know muscle testing, I'm not going to teach you how to muscle test, but you can Google that, but that's another way also. So if you take any information from my sessions, from my tarot readings, make sure that you follow up with a proper professional that's in that field of advice, okay? Like if it's health advice, make sure you go to a doctor if you take anything from it. Now, you are responsible for yourself, okay? And you know what's best for you. I'm not going to ever tell you what's best for you. All I can do is read the cards and tell you what God says and use my ability. That's pretty much all I can do. But when you become aware of something, now then you have the opportunity to actually do something to change it. So that's how, it's like people can get a reading done and go change their entire life off of the information in that reading. You know what I mean? And they'll develop beliefs and stuff. That's why I say take it as entertainment. That way you're looking at it through a different lens. Okay? It's a little bit more detached. Yeah. All right. So I invite in Allah and Yehovah, Yahweh, Christ, all the Ascended Masters, Sakla, Yaldabaoth, the Shuggoths, the Angel of Divination, and the Sphinx. Okay, so yeah, the Sphinx is about psychic development. So we're invoking the energy of the Sphinx. And I am talking about the one that is in Egypt, the big one. Okay, I used remote viewing and I saw that there are records of the human race. Whoa, my voice should change. Of the human race underneath the paw of the Sphinx. And so I think that people can enter it, but I don't know if they've been able to go down under. I don't know as far. Well, okay, I do know that the Sphinx is when you go inside, it's an entrance to a city that goes into inner earth, and these beings, they're fucking terrifying as shit. I don't want to fuck with that shit. No. These people are scary. They're not people, but they're beings, and some of them still, they don't exist like they used to. There was a lot more of them during the time of Atlantis, but they're still there. And so, yeah. So, but also, I have to free myself. My hair was trapping me. If you're a woman, if you have long hair, you know that you just get trapped sometimes. You're like, wait. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy in the room with my chime. So if you have a sound sensitivity, just cover your ears for a second or turn the volume down for while I do this. It's weird. I just like turn the volume down on my phone. That was so weird. I love sound alchemy because it's just one of the coolest things. Like how this dissonant sound breaks up the energy. It literally shatters it. It just breaks up the energy in the room. So if there was like any type of bad frequency, it just like boom, it gets rid of it. Like saging, there's many techniques. Like I use smudging as one technique, and a lot of people use that. And every time I burn incense, it's like an offering to the Most High God. I just always glorify God and have the Holy Spirit bless everything. And so everything that I use has Deva energy in it. It's enchanted and it's magical, and so it actually works to keep things away for a long time. I mean, I don't even know where I would be at if I wasn't able to clear my space and to figure out how to cleanse my energy and stuff like that, and how to get rid of all sorts of stuff. So, death energy, death is here, but death is here as Santa Muerte, okay? And then we have Cain Muertos, which is Cain, the dead Cain, you know. Anyways, Cain lives on the moon, but Cain's also here in spirit. So, we're talking about the future of humanity. I'm just going to get that message in really quick. Now, I saw two different realities, because when I look at things, I see, like, the Loki project. I see timelines, okay, of possible events and things that could happen, right? But then most of the time when I see it, unless I do something to change it, or which is always I have to go within myself and literally change it because it's happening within me. Everything's a projection. Like we are all projecting ourselves here. That makes sense. Kind of like the movie Avatar, but we're actually here. See, we are God, we are source, and so is everything else. And so that's the unconditional love of being alive, of creation, of existence. That's what that is. That flow. So death to me, it seems like we've accepted it to be something that's natural, but I personally have died many times, like, and come back physically. I won't go into the ways that I died, but yeah, I come with a special anointing that doesn't allow anybody to take my life. And anything they try to do to me, if they try to succeed against me, then it happens to them. Like whatever they try to do me bounces off and hits them by the degree. I couldn't even tell you how much harder. So that's part of what we're talking about. The download that I got is that somebody is suffering a lot right now because they have somebody that's passing away in their life, and they're like, why me, but they're the ones that have done multiple death rituals on a chosen individual in the collective that is an earth angel, that is somebody that not only benefits nature but is in their purpose and is trying to do better. God is so merciful and great that, like, if you just like try to move in that direction, you know, just how I talked about how Jesus said that sin is like shooting an arrow at a target, but then you don't hit the target, and so it's just a mistake, right? Okay, so you're always aiming, like you should always be, or I'm always aiming at God when I'm trying to hit the target. That my target is my higher self, like my soul, my knowledge. That's what I'm aiming for. But I can't find that shit anywhere outside of me. I have to go inside to get it because it's mine. You know what I mean? So everybody has their own knowledge and their own gifts, and everybody's system is energetically built differently to hold those gifts, to hold that ashe, which is that spiritual power that your ancestors give you. That's why people are not successful when they try to steal other people's abilities. Sometimes it ends up killing them because their bodies are not meant for what an earth angel's body has been, the things that have been done to it, experimented on, all sorts of shit. Like, so the future of humanity, and this is part of what we will find written underneath the foot of the Sphinx, because the foot of the Sphinx is the entity that you can access. That's one of the places. But for some reason, I feel like the Sphinx was underwater when it was being used. So, anyways, um, part of the information that's down there talks about how death can be cured. Okay, and well, what causes death? Does anybody know? If you think that it's fate, if you think that when you're born, see, I'm not from this planet, so I don't like death is not a natural thing for me. I know from my dream state that death is not, death is something that if I wanted to choose that, then I could make myself transition without causing any harm to anything, like in a meditative state, and leave my body permanently. But that's not, like, until I'm done with what God says that I have to do, then I don't get to leave anywhere. And that's kind of the point of where humans that are attacking people that clearly are chosen, okay? Um, and I don't know if these people are in some type of list or how they know, if it's just the glow up and the jealousy, but people are trying to sacrifice. Like, I've had multiple people try to sacrifice me because I have Christ's blood going through my veins. Use me literally as an energy, harvest me and sacrifice my life. And then I'm like, God showed me that, and I'm like, no. Then he's like, do you want to call judgment? I'm like, yes. Like, blow the horn on that. Like, absolutely not. I don't want to be sacrificed. I don't want anybody taking any amount of life force from me. And death has never been like, oh yeah, I'm going to get you. So I think that people view death as, see, we should really actually be grateful that God manifested death as a way for people to end suffering. Like, if they're being tortured, yeah, you really want death to come. Executions. I mean, really, I don't believe in, like, in the death penalty. I think that everybody is redeemable, even the most psycho people. You just gotta have, like, I don't think even people that commit crimes. I know it's bad what they've done, but I don't think murdering them is gonna make humanity any better. Okay, that's it. That's all I have to say about that. So, so when it comes to death, death may not. Death is a force, kind of. It's definitely a group of entities that work with a force, but it's something that may not always be around. Like, I saw the future of humanity and us evolving to our natural state, which, like, disease, death, sickness, we can cure that with our own energy. That's what I saw for the future of humanity. I saw total liberation from death. And then the only people that would be using, like, I don't know if it's like death is leaving or whatever it is, but it was like the only people that would be trying to use death would be ones that would try to take other people's lives, and it would instantly happen to them. So that's why I saw, like when I've been told, you know, like, people have sent death to me multiple times, and I'm like, don't send me, like, don't, if I didn't call for you, don't send this shit, because when I don't die from it, and you summoned it up, this big bad whatever, and then you find out that I'm more aligned with that big bad whatever than you are, and this is what ends up happening. They're like, yeah, right. And so the death goes back to them, but when it goes back to them, it hits them really hard. They have to really learn a lesson. That's why I'm saying, like, somebody is sitting there and, like, watching their mother die, and they're like, they know exactly why she's dying. And all of this shit's happening in their life because they know exactly what they sent out. That's why she can't say anything to her mom. Like, sorry, but this is because of what I did. She's gonna have to live with that for the rest of her life. So, yeah, I just want people to be aware when they're using black magic to really, really think, like, okay, if this backfires and it hits my family, am I gonna be okay with accepting the consequences of losing somebody close to me? I've had people do so much, which, like, death magic, that it got my mother to kill unalive herself and my father to pass away, that like it won't happen to me. That shit ends with me. So I do know that it can be cured. It is a process. And if we believe in it, if we keep believing in it in the way that we believe in it, then we're going to be bound to having that experience pretty much. Because we'll be helpless. It's out of our control, etc., etc. But, you know, we all know that death is not real because it's just not. It's an illusion. And even being dead, like the people that are dead feel more alive sometimes than the people that are alive. So, there may not be a need for death in the future of humanity. Okay? I've got this Santa Muerte tarot deck, so I want to look and see what else. And also, like, how death happens in nature. Like, nature may just end up healing itself completely of that process, and then it would be a Garden of Eden again. Without death, it would be a Garden of Eden. Okay, because what happened? When did death come in? When, if you eat this fruit, you will die. The knowledge of good and evil fruit, whatever it's called, the apple of knowledge of good and evil. If you eat this, you shall die, is what God said. There's another story of the Orishas, and there's one Orisha, I can't remember who it is, but he's a hunter, and he always has meat, and was it the spider comes up to him? Well, he gives somebody food, and they eat it, and then he's like, and now you will die. So that was like the second story that I had heard of about I've listened to many. So death wants the people that are using the death whistle to stop because it's calling up like all these death spirits. So I have this painting that I did. I'm gonna grab it off the wall really quick. This was my painting of like the future. This is the comet called Death. See how death is in the comet? And this is like a golden palace or something. That's something that we would build to reach really high, like something that we would build that reaches really, really high. So, this has been a premonition, this has been a dream, but I don't know if it's going to happen or when it's going to happen or if I'll even be in the dimension that it would happen in. So I decided to paint it so that I would never forget it. All right. So for the collective, yeah, I think it's part of letting go of that attachment to life and that like to be or not to be. There's only one thing. There's only you existing. There's only you eternally. And that's the part when you can make it to eternity. But that's what it's within yourself. So there's a Queen of Pentacles here. And this Queen of Pentacles, I love this card because she's like, if she's in the upright, she's climbing a ladder to get higher, right? Okay. So there's somebody that has been trying to climb the ladder. Okay. This is financially, this is in life, this is in general. So you would be seeing it upside down like that. I'm just going to show you again. So it's literally like, is she climbing down? Because it feels like it financially. I'm going to mix decks here. So, okay. So yeah, this energy definitely is about you. This is an Ace of Wands. Now Wands is magic energy, but it's also being able to manifest and create. So like I was saying, like if we let go of the belief that death is real, that death is going to kill us, if we let go of that, see, because this is part of it's called The Truth of God by Michael Stedman. It's the book that literally, it changed my life, yo. There's a technique in it where you do the mind technique and you actually get rid of the beliefs that are causing the problems, okay? So, if we can do the mind technique on the theory and thoughts of death and everything that has to do with death, then we can get cured from it, basically. And the Ace of Wands says anything is possible. Good time to begin a new project. Also, we always think of death as like ending things, but it's actually a beginning. So it's like it's something ends, but something is actually beginning, you know? So it's like the caterpillar. Sometimes we stop being a caterpillar and then we start becoming a butterfly. See? That's the ending and the beginning at the same time. So I don't want people to think of death in a negative way. Okay, we've got the Strength card. Knowing that you're strong. And it really has to do with strength. This is such a cool card. Okay, so you've got strength to overcome. Again, there's high energy at this time. It's good. It's a good time. Okay, I've been saying for now, I think a couple of readings, that fertility. People are very fertile right now. Like there's going to be a baby boom of people that were conceived in the spring and summertime this year. And even though they've been doing studies that say like people get less pregnant or whatever, I don't care. Whatever causes baby booms, whatever causes this influx of fertility and creativity energy, it affects everybody's life, and a bunch of more souls get to come into this world. Yeah, we love our mommies. We thank mommies for being here. We love our mommies. So yeah, good time to start a family. Fertility is assured warm and wonderful happy life and family life. So yeah, you having the Ace of Wands. Why do I feel like there is, okay, so I guess the strength would be the messages from the other side that death says is that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Anything is possible. But literally, that strength, it's not just a temporary gain, it's a permanent gain. Okay, we've got a Knight of Wands energy. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, and I felt like this person is somebody that they're like losing right now. I don't know what's going on with them. They're losing money, they're losing finances specifically, but they were very materialistic. And this is, greed is one of the deadly sins that cause, one of the deadly sins, the 7 deadly sins. Okay, all right, I got you. So yeah, there's a woman. Okay, so this is just giving examples of how people kill themselves with greed, with lust. And it's not specifically just that energy, but it's the actions that people take off of that then cause other actions to be made that end up with them dying for some reason. And that's why we call them the seven deadly sins. If they weren't truly deadly, I don't think we would say the 7 deadly sins if they didn't cause you to die. And death agrees with that. That yeah, if you do the same wrong thing over and over again, eventually it'll bring an ending. I don't mean to laugh. Okay, so the Knight of Wands energy. This person has a great personality. Okay, you may be about to meet somebody who is really funny, but it indicates a male under 40, confident, sexy, and seductive, attractive to women, full of energy, always in a rush, who's good at maintaining things. Okay, he has a lot of nervous energy, excellent in starting a new project, not good at maintaining things. Uh-oh. So again, that would be endings always coming to this person. This person needs to look at why endings continually happen to them. Um, and why they can't complete the projects, because there's something astrological going on with this Knight of Wands energy. Um, so this may be somebody coming into your life, or it may be somebody that you already know. They seek this person seeks constant validation, okay? Constant validation. And um, they're very impatient as far as when okay, so basically you've gained strength because you've done all of the work, but they want instant manifestation, basically, from not having to wrestle down this whatever it is and gain strength by that. So where you're able to maintain things because you've been through it and you've survived it. The people that want to just jump to where you are, and I do feel like this energy of this Knight of Wands, they want to jump vibrationally to where you are, but you are this Ace of Wands energy, and they can't, even though they're a Knight of Wands, they're a Knight of Wands, okay? You got the Ace of Wands, they don't have it. And so this person, they maybe do research, is what I just heard. Um, Passionate, temperate, enthusiastic. They're very emotional. Understands others' motivations. This person's very empathic. So they may be definitely feeling, you know, well, the materialistic mindset that just takes you, like, I see this ladder, like it could go to heaven or it could go to hell, like, and it was upside down. So I feel like that's somebody that is trying to go behind the scenes. It is a feminine energy. They're trying to go manipulate things behind the scenes, so it looks like they have this strength, but the strength is not theirs, because again, they think by going down into the underworld or whatever, or instead of going into the ethers, instead of climbing the ladder to go to God. We're talking about Jacob's ladder here. Wow, that just flopped out. Yeah, okay. And then the Four of Pentacles. This picture is hilarious. I don't even know what she's doing. She's like playing house. But this is like literally, your Four of Pentacles is like your inheritance, right? Again, somebody playing for grabs. It's like your crown, it's your heart, it's your feet, so it's your connection to the earth, your connection to the community. It says on this one thing, bank, okay, and gifts. So we're talking about, I mean, it's like really, on that building it says bank, it's in reverse, and then on the other building it says gifts. And she's just pulling this person out. Or maybe she's putting them in. Either way, she's playing with them from the higher perspective. So this is somebody that tried to steal your gifts, play games with your gifts, gaslight you for your gifts. If you have spiritual abilities and you know that somebody was lying to you and you're like, dude, you're lying, and then they're like, no, I'm not. How would you know that? And you're like, I know that because I'm psychic, or if that was even ever said. Yeah. So the Four of Pentacles also is talking about like you as a person, your position. But gifts and the banks. So your gifts are what God gave you to use in this lifetime to make things happen, to create good things, to bless other people and bless yourself, to heal the world, to, ascend, to transmute energy, etc., like that. Okay, to know what's coming before it comes. So somebody's been trying to tamper and play with you about your money and your spiritual gifts, probably trying to gaslight you, or they've just been slandering you. Again, the Queen of Pentacles energy, I felt like this was for some of you. It's definitely a female energy, but they may be crossed over. Like I said, I felt them going down into hell. You can only go to hell if you're like fifth dimensional, or, well, yeah, you can be in purgatory and still be on Earth. See, there's a Mount Purgatorio and a Mount Armageddon. They named these things. So, this Knight of Wands energy, if this is somebody that is like a romantic interest that's coming in real hot and quick, they come in real hot and they leave real hot. This is somebody that's not in control of their emotions. This is somebody that wants whatever you have. Again, like there was also this greedy woman, Queen of Pentacles person, who wants what you have. And she's seeing like your Four of Pentacles, but she's seeing also your Ace of Wands, that you're able to do anything. And she also sees that you're really strong. What do they need to know? Again, yeah. Two of Cups. So this Queen of Pentacles person doesn't have love in their life. And they're seeing your love life. And they're just like, they're seeing this new love affair. Again, this Knight of Wands could be part of a new love affair, but doesn't have to be. This could be a coworker energy, but you have a type of admirer. Whether you're a man or a woman, I can feel that this Knight of Wands energy is an admirer. So new love affair, you will be in sync with one another. See how there's the caduceus right there in between them? That's like everlasting healing. So yeah, that's coming into alignment. Okay, you and your partner, two people finally come together. And you could actually be in a relationship right now with your partner, but maybe you're not married, maybe you're not engaged or whatever. And then this energy that of anything is possible, and this new energy of love that's coming in, this is like a new love offer. And it could be from the person that you're with. But if the person, but let me say, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Okay, like literally though, if somebody doesn't propose to you, there's another offer coming in. Like if you're in that situation. And it may just be this like fleeting Knight of Wands energy to come in to propel this person that you've been with to commit to you. That's for somebody. Because somebody's been doing magic on your love life and on your money. Bank and gifts, and on your gifts. So it's going to reveal itself. But I want you to know why it's about this love affair. And, of course, your pentacles, your money, and stuff like that. Okay, so also this new love affair could be God. It could be spirit getting involved. Oh, yeah. That's pretty much for everybody watching. So, this is a broken relationship is healed through forgiveness. Yes, with the Most High. Connections are made in business. Yes, we stand on business. This is the start of a relationship that will have a dramatic effect on your life. For sure. It won't be no admiring Knight of Wands fleeting energy that couldn't support you if they tried, even though you're somebody that like wants to support themselves. I don't feel like I'm reading for somebody that's a gold digger or somebody that wants to be like a Karen that just is like, I'm the one that decides how much everybody gets. No, you take how much money the world has, and then how many people the world has. Then you just divide that or subtract it or whatever. No, you divide it. And then it would give you the amount that each person would have out of the world's money. Seriously. Then there would be no homeless people. Everybody would have homes and their own land, so they wouldn't be homeless and stuff. That's how you take care of humanity. We have been so greedy and fucked up to our own human race. Like, it's bad. It's bad. But I love our country. Like, I wouldn't want to be in any other country. They're fucking scary. So, I always am going to be like, America is the best, even though we've done things that are not nice. So, I still know the winning team when I see it. And I put myself in America so that I would be here to help America. It says, in God we trust. Well, nobody's really been connected to God. Not really. Not like this. Not like this is about to be. Okay. Again, the Seven of Swords. So this is talking about, like, if I move forward and move on from these people and these situations, are these swords going to stab me in the back? Because I can only carry these. 5 of them. I can only carry 5. This other 2. So it talks about many choices confront you, but only one is correct. Again, I see things timeline. Okay, so yes, many choices. There's many doors. There's many timelines. Okay, but only one of them is the correct one. And again, it's not going to be materialistic. So running away from decision, problems, and commitments. What was I just saying about that? Wow, running away from decisions, problems, and commitments makes everything worse. Your first instinct will be to try to do everything on your own, but back off that, because again, this is a relationship with God. This is where you let go and you let God take over. Okay? This new love affair. This is with God. This new connection. Okay? So don't be selfish when it comes to God. Don't just do things and then do it because you think that's what God wants. God, source, spirit, soul, whatever, your higher power, your higher self, whatever you want to call it. All right, she just came out. So you do have somebody. We have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Then we've got a Queen of Cups reverse. Okay, so this is a selfish, destructive woman who seeks to manipulate and control you. She has unpredictable reactions, is cruel, and seeks revenge. She's very perverse, twisted, crafty, and dishonest. This person is very immoral. She uses people and then discards them. Do not trust her. Okay. This is somebody that's very emotionally abusive to you, this feminine energy. Or was abusive to you, because this could be somebody that's way older. I think somebody's pissed off that they're not allowed to abuse you anymore, and that's because God's getting involved. Like, they always wanted you to be running away from choices and on the run and etc. Let's get a card for her. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Okay. This is somebody that wanted, see how they're all eating and drinking there at that table? Or maybe they're not eating, there's no food, they're drinking, they're holding the cups. Okay, it's got stuff in them. This is what I'm talking about at, like, I've said before, you know, I won't sit at their ancestral table and eat with them. This is what I'm talking about. The 3 of Cups. Somebody's wants you to eat at their ancestral table. And what that means in a witchcraft dream, if you have a dream where you're eating at don't ever eat in your dreams, okay? Every time you eat, you are consuming witchcraft. Period. Every dream. Anytime you dream about food and you are eating it, you are consuming witchcraft. Know that that is the answer. Don't waste your time trying to figure out anything else. That's what it is, period. That's what God says. So yeah, this is the 3 of Cups. People, you know, a group of people like celebrating, right, at the ancestral table. This person is not worthy of sitting at your ancestral table, is what Death's saying. That's why sometimes death needs to come to relationships, and it does. And what happens is you get stronger every time. Yeah, this 3 of Cups energy is associated with her. She has tried to trick you into consuming something of hers. I don't know. For some of you, this is like a family member that just wanted to dominate you. And then for some of you, this is definitely an ex. I definitely feel ex-wife energy, ex-girlfriend energy. But yeah, this person was stalking you for a minute. And they were overindulging in your energy, trying to sit at your ancestral table, trying to enter your dreams. That's what I just heard. So if you have anybody that's tried to enter your dreams that you know about, now you know why. Two of Pentacles. It's reversed, but I want you to see the picture. Because this is, again, about relationship. So Two of Pentacles reversed. So, yeah, that just shows me that this lady is, or woman, whatever she is, this Queen of Cups in reverse, is very upset about your love life, about your Two of Cups, okay? And about your financial, but about you and your person when they come together, how much money you create. That's what she's pissed off about. And she's willing to do anything to steal your light, to steal your path to be chosen, to get you, like, this is somebody that is just evil. What do they want, Spirit? Or is it just that she's jealous and immoral, will do anything for money, even try to, like, do voodoo and stuff? Nine of Wands, yeah, being on the defensive, prepare for an assault, keep resources in reserve. This Queen of Cups person has a plot against you to injure you, to make you be on the defensive. So know that. It's about your Two of Cups, your relationship with God. She doesn't like that shit. Well, who cares? God doesn't really care about her. And be aware of, now that you have a connection to God, be aware of people like this Knight of Wands coming in to try to use your connection to God, thinking that if they come to you, that you will be able to do something for them because you're connected to God. But no, they need to go to God, not to you. They need to leave you alone, and they need to go to God, period. And they need to stop trying to use you as some type of fucking middleman, you know, while this person over here doesn't believe in God. They just want to attack. Anything that this bitch sees that's of the light, she wants to attack. If you're somebody that has a new girlfriend, this person is like defaming their character on social media is what I just heard. Okay? If you have kids with this person, they're going to torment you for the rest of your life unless you do something. That could be why we're dealing with death. Like, some shit has to end at some point. And it's not going to be the person that's an earth angel, that's a chosen, that's a benefit to this world. That won't be the one that ends up leaving. Because, you know, people just are selfish and they think about only what they want, but they don't think about the needs of the planet. And the planet does think about the needs of the planet. And the planet's like, yo, I just inherited an angel from another dimension, from another planet, another vibration. There's no way in hell I'm letting this pure love go without a fucking fight. That's all I could say. But other people that are planting curse jars and stupid shit like that into the earth, thinking that that's going to do something good, those are the people that, you know, the earth will take out. Just nature. Yeah, what was I saying about the butterfly? This is reversed again. One of Pentacles. That's exactly what I was talking about, the butterfly. And literally, it's like, oh, okay, you just jumped out. This is the Four of Swords in reverse. Somebody's been doing coffin magic on you. Trying to pin you and nail you down. Wanting you to be in this space where you just are in a coffin. Somebody's trying to nail you down. But that's reverse, which means, somebody could be coming back to life. Resurrection or rebirth. I mean, literally looking at, these are both in reverse, and that's just kind of weird to me. The metamorphosis and the coffin. This shows me two different spells that were being done. Right there. On collective, just to be clear, the coffin magic, you may have come across some weird dirt, like in a place that you don't, that you're like, why is this dirt on top of my car? Why is this dirt, you know, on my doorknob? Why is this weird dirt? And you touch the dirt and then you never feel the same. That's part of the coffin magic that's going on. then I feel like somebody wanted to stop your ability to metamorphosis and to turn into a butterfly and to go through transition and change. They wanted to end that permanently for you so you could not resurrect, so you could not come back to life. But judgment for their ass. I ain't even playing. What they have to say does not outweigh what God has to say, period. The moon. This is all about deception, secrets, and slander, gossip, and basically plotting and planning in the dark, in the night. Again, dream magic. So yeah, this is associated with the Queen of Cups, for sure. Your personal faith and ethics will be tested. It is hard to think clearly. This person has tried to make you so confused that they've been trying to cover up that they've been doing this witchcraft on you, having these spells done or whatever. Like literally over your Four of Pentacles, okay? Your bank and your gifts and your love life. And this person has been operating in the dark for a very long time. It says that your friends and family may be in danger. This is somebody that has put your life in danger multiple times over lies. She's made up gossip or slander and then put information about you out there that's lies. Like whether it's online or whether it's on the dark web or however she does it, but she definitely goes to organizations. This person will stop at nothing to destroy you. Just know that they are so damn jealous over your love offer with God that God will never want them because of their demonic ass fucked behavior. Like, God will be like, well, remember when my child was crying such and such and you were here being a selfish bitch? Like straight up. Remember that? No, you don't get shit. You can have more of your black magic fucking brought back to you. Collectives getting their wishes fulfilled. 9 of Cups. Okay? Seriously. And that 3 of that ancestral feast that she tried to come to you in the dream state and offer you food and make you sit at her table, you refused that shit. And that she's pissed. Tower for her because she wasn't successfully able to dose you with her witchcraft. That is truth. Be decisive. Caution. Caution. Yeah, be decisive. Caution. Use caution. Confusion will be your greatest enemy. You give in to the demands of others. You let others make decisions for you. Don't ever let this crazy woman, if she's your mother or whatever, make any choices for you. She's just making choices that put you in danger. Whoever this person is, she could be an employee, a frenemy, but she's looking at you and she's seeing that you have something that she doesn't. And she's right. You've got God. But she can't steal God from you, but she's going to damn try. She's going to try to steal your position, steal God from you, steal your connection, and do all this moon magic to create all of this illusion so that you still think that you're having to fight, but you don't have to fight anything anymore. Now you have God. God's on it. God sees it. If it's coming through the cards, God already knows about it and is on it and is like God, wrath and all that shit, give that all, and rage, all that shit to the Lord. There you go, God. And then God will seriously, when this person, like, we could try to get revenge on somebody, but there is no revenge that will be as good as the Lord's revenge. Because we will be in a position where they will have to watch us succeed while they get punished, And confirmation. So yeah, people need to be really aware at this time what they're choosing to invest in. Because God's like, okay, if you're taking sides, like, God will check Satan. God will be like, Hashatan, what the fuck? What's up with these people? Like, what's up with this person? Did you send them? And if Hashatan doesn't say yes, if Satan says, no, I didn't send this person, then Satan won't get the wrath of God. But if Satan did send this person, then God will say, you need to take your person back. And that's when the contract with the devil gets broken, if this person sold their soul, by the way. That's how a contract with the devil gets broken, and that person gets immediately collected on. So, yeah, you got to be really aware of who you interact with at this time, what energy they bring around, okay? I know that the FBI did something to better their energy because of the objects that they had touched that was infecting lots of people. But just everybody needs to, like, literally, like, if you ever come across any shit like that again, like, don't dig it up or whatever, don't bring it up out of the ocean. But if y'all come across it, you need to take different precautions so that you don't bring something into this, into the United States that we, like COVID, you know, that was brought up from the bottom of the sea. It was contained in something, and then it was a dead virus. But we were like, oh, why don't we resurrect this virus and see what it does? And that was COVID. So yeah. Um, People will try to drag you into, they'll challenge your authority and try to drag you into their problems and their bullshit, and you don't want that. So just choose God, choose to go with Source. Choose to listen to your inner voice, okay? Yeah, another energy. This Page of Cups signifies a male under 30, direct and brutally honest, works in a creative or artistic field. So if you are an artist, this is definitely, you may be getting somebody that comes to you with a very fishy offer. See how he's got a fish? And this is a spell right here. So we rebuke this spell and we ask that the Most High God take these two spells away as well, along with putting up under judgment the Queen of Pentacles and this Queen of Cups in reverse. Because I still feel like you're going to get your wishes granted. This person may be an actor. I don't know. There's something about that energy that I don't trust. Let me see. Passionate about life, outgoing, charismatic, may lack social skills or education. I don't feel like that's it. The man enters your life without leaving it. No, it's not anything that's on that card of what I'm picking up. But it's definitely something that's coming in. This energy has not come into your life yet. This is an energy that is being sent because of this moon. Okay, this person is because of what this witch did underneath the moon. Maybe she bewitched somebody to work against you. Somebody young and easy to manipulate because they're younger. I definitely feel like this woman groomed this younger man sexually to do things for her. So that's for somebody. Yeah, okay. Then we have another, we got witches today. Queen of Wands. Okay, this is also attached to the moon and to this Queen of Cups in reverse. But this is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Indicates a woman over 30. Cool, frosty demeanor. Classically attractive but aloof. Plays games with men's hearts and feelings. This person will be unfaithful. She's naturally thin and attractive without effort. Self-absorbed and selfish. Not interested in career advancement. Only works because she has to, is controlling, manipulative, and vindictive. This person is a copycat as well. Okay? So be warned of that. Now, that could be a friend, but it is coming in with this moon energy, so it hasn't manifested yet, but it's the intention behind it that's sending in people that are easily manipulated by this one lady. That's honestly what I feel. Okay, we're going to get a closing message with this deck. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Okay. This shows a lot of discontentment. There's almost like a sadness with this. So, what I feel like this is somebody using, again, this death magic, but it's using the four elements. Like each cup, what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is each cup is an element. So somebody's been using the Deathbane essence along with the elements and trying to reverse nature and natural law. to take you out. Okay. Is there anything that they need to know? You're safe from this. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. This is a very easily manipulated energy, very childish and young. But it's in reverse, which means, again, this is somebody that's holding some information, but they're not going to give it to you. They know about the stuff, the black magic and the death magic that's been done. This person knows about it, but they're not going to give it to you. They're not going to give you the knowledge. They want you to well, if you're really psychic, then figure it out. Bitch, no, we give it to God. Stupid. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is delay, sitting around and waiting, having to sit around and wait. So they've tried to delay you with time. Like that was going to make a difference. You still win. You're still in the upright in the Ace of Wands where everything is possible. So even though they tried to delay your time, tried to use the elements against you, tried to stop your ability to change a metamorphosis, and then tried to nail you into the ground and basically bind you with graveyard magic. Nine of Cups reverse. Somebody really overindulged in doing this black magic death stuff against you. This would be in the upright. See how all those cups are of the dead? Somebody really overindulged. They did way too much, and now the people in their life are dying. That's sad. There's nothing you can do about it, though. This is God. This is in God's hands. Literally, that's all I can say is that it's in God's hands. All right, one more card. Give me a nice one. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Come on, yo. I said nice. This is excessive greed and lust for power. That's in the reverse, though. So again, they tried to say that you were somebody that rips people off. They could have tried to say that you scam people. Be aware of that, okay? Yeah, they should have used temperance. We invoke and evoke temperance into this reading and into every situation so that we will know exactly how to act and how much to act on. I love that picture. Okay, so yeah, temperance is the answer for sure. See, she knows exactly how much to mix in that cup. See how she's mixing that cup? Well, those two cups. She knows exactly how much. Forced to use. These people had no idea, and they've blown things out of proportion. Is there anything else that they need to know? Five of Cups. Yeah, this is like a labyrinth. I love this card. That's spectacular. So again, reminding you that the wisdom that you want and that you need is within you. So you have to go within the mind to grab it. And that's when it comes to like doing any psychic work, remote viewing. All right, we're going to get one closeout card. I'm trying to keep my videos shorter, and now I see it's like a 50 minutes. Crap. Death. It's writing in. This is literally like the White Horseman writing in. I just cut the deck and it was death, so how ironic. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles. This talks about your physical well-being, your physical health, exercise. Take care of your bodies, okay? It also talks about money and material possessions, along with beauty, being successful, projects grow, and prosper. Trust in your own instincts and ideas. That's going to be a major thing. Others will help. Rely on your friends and family for support. Okay? Just don't, cut yourself off from this Queen of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, we're going to finish it with this card. Okay, so we've got Death. That came. You just saw me shuffle the cards. Like, I literally couldn't fake this if I tried. Okay, so yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a good thing for you. So Death. signifies either a metaphysical, personal rebirth, like what these people were trying to stop in these cards, okay? Followed by a great change in your life, or literal death of someone you know. Renewal, personal growth through honest self-examination. Yes. End of an era. Put the past behind you. Fear of the unknown, of change, and of being out of control. Let go of that. Let go and let God. That's all I can say. Focus on the essentials of life and simplify. That's kind of the Ace of Pentacles, focusing on your health, focusing on the essentials of life, making sure that you take care of yourself, that you're loving yourself, that you're really taking that time to connect with spirit and with God, so that you can grow to an awareness where you're getting downloads and you're seeing these people before they show up, like what I'm showing you. These people before, well, this may be somebody who has been acting in your life, this Queen of Cups, but because of her actions with the moon, it is causing these other two energies to come for you. And this Knight of Wands energy is an admirer. This could be somebody that watches you. So just be aware that, yeah, that's going on. Okay, gonna go ahead and close out the reading. If you like this reading, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps. I appreciate your guys' tips so much, and the donations to the channel. There is a link in the description box below if you do want to donate or tip the channel. Thank you so much, you guys, for your support. I really appreciate it. And even if you don't tip me, thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, and thank you for subscribing and hitting the notification bell. All that stuff is like an energetic donation. So I'm giving to you, and then you guys get back to me, and we can literally work with God and make our lives better and make the whole planet better. I know that we all can. Literally, that's what I'm here for, and I'm not going to be allowed to leave until that's done. And I think that's part of what death has to say, is that when you're in your purpose, there's nothing that's ever, like, you're in your divine life purpose, you're doing exactly your mission, what God wants. There's nothing that's going to be sent to you that you cannot handle yourself and transmutate. There's nothing that's, God's got you in the palm of his hand, so he'll just pick you up. Just like that, how that death card was just like picking that one person up. If there's anything that happens, God will pick you up. So know that you can have this relationship, this Two of Cups, okay, this new love affair with the Most High. Okay, God bless you guys. Thank you so much. So definitely do something to elevate your mood. Drink some water, go for a walk. You could do many different things, but do a grounding activity, and then make sure you're cleansing your space, because, you know, God's taking care of all the spells that came up and that came out through the Santa Muerte deck. And now you've got Santa Muerte and Que Muertos on your side, but you still are the one that, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger, like that strength card. You know, you still may have to wrestle a few lions or fight a few bears or whatever, you know, tame a few dragons. You may still have to do that, but it's always going to be coming from within you. And once you go within, you're actually able to clear the things up that are happening outside of you. Okay, so know that you're blessed, know that you're loved, and treat yourself really good. Okay, be really kind to yourself. Do something to help another person. I know that it'll make your day better. If you ever feel low, once you start helping another person, God just raises you out of it. Okay, I appreciate you guys so much. Remember, pray Psalm 91 if you are struggling. Okay, that's the Psalm 91, Psalm 109, and Psalm 140 are really, really good Psalms for warfare. Okay, God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next reading.